Check, check. Sounds good. Sounds good enough. Let us vent, shall we? I understand why people delete themselves. Truthfully. At some point, you go through a lot of situations and circumstances, and then you do a lot of things, um, and place yourself in circumstances. And as you do that and go through all of that, it little by little, it chips away your faith in humanity. Just it you have to have a lot of mm, discipline, naivety, something. You got to have a lot of something to go through life and live shit. Eh. If you've lived 30 years of life and you still think that people are just, and you still just think that life is just, yeah, you still think that is life and the people around are redeemable and things like, you got a lot of something. It takes a lot of something for you to keep that attitude up. Um, Cause yeah, man. The older I get, the more resilience I have. The the more I just lose faith in people. I lose faith in people. I lose faith in life. Um, I teeter between honestly just faith in a higher power because of the things that I see and deal with today or in my life. Um, I really used to think things had a purpose, uh, like a greater purpose. Like even no matter how insignificant, you still have a purpose. Like I really used to think that, but now I just be thinking. Sometimes I really just do think like you have to take life like as you see fit. Because like take life and move through life as you see fit. Because there is no like designated path for you to go. Like I'm learning now that people make their own path and they don't give a fuck about nobody else's. Excuse my language. They don't care about anybody else's. It's that they have no set of moralities, you know, like, and as I said, I've done things. I've done things as well that's like, yo, that's suspect. That's fucked up. It's messed up. You shouldn't have did that to that person. You are indebted to that person now. Like, that's the next thing that comes out after, like, yo, you're indebted to that person. You make it right with that person. These people today, I don't see it. I don't see that they have the same thinking. And people just bulldoze through life. They really do. They really just bulldoze through life. Running over and using whoever and whatever they please. And I'm sure in somebody's story, in somebody's life, I am that person. And if I am, I apologize. I do. But at the same time, like, I can understand that, like, I can acknowledge, yo, somebody made me feel this way. But I can also acknowledge that I, I'm sure, have made someone else feel that way as well. I've touched enough people's lives. I know that. I'm aware enough to know that I'm not heaven sent to everyone I come across. But again, that being said, I need to acknowledge my shit. I ain't worried about nobody else right now. I get it. Days like these, I really do get it. I do nothing but, try to be responsible and try to do of me what is expected. Um, I'll go through life understanding that things have consequences. You know what I'm saying? So I move through life as such. Like, I felt my consequences. Like, I'm not one of those people that just get away with shit. When I get caught, I get caught, and I say, like, yeah, I did it. What do I have to do to fix it? What amount of suffering do I have to go through to fix it? You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's lost. That's lost these days, yo. That's lost. Like, people truly just go through life and treat you however way that they choose to treat you. Like, they say whatever the fuck they want to say to you. They're disrespectful. They manipulate. They use. And don't get me wrong, yo. Again, I'm sure in somebody's book, that's me. Like, in somebody's memoirs, I'm the beard twirling villain. But and if that's what it is, I'm sorry. But also, I know I can't be too much of a villain these days, cause I keep to myself. With that being said, I'm 31 now. This issue, when I refer back to me being a sack of shit, that's me in my 20s and things. That's me in my younger 20s. That's me in my 20s, like pre-child, like learning how to be a father, learning how to co-parent. That's who that is. Or learning just how to be learning how to be a father, a man, and an adult, like a responsible adult, all in one. So that was a lot of that. Um, but yeah, yo, people just go through life, like just bulldozing over shit, yo. And even when, or they know that they, manipulating, taking advantage of, da 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 da, whatever may have you. They know they're doing these things, and they're just like, oh, they're either like, oh, well, hey man, it's a dog eat dog world, or you deserve it. And it's just like, or, or the third option, which is my favorite, is you don't deserve none of this. I'm gonna just do it because I feel like it. It's just I feel like it, and there's no repercussion for me just doing it because I feel like it. I can do it because I feel like doing it, and there's no type of repercussion for that. There is no comeback around. Hey, I know I did this. Sorry. Shit. There's not even a anything from the stance of like, yo, we not even gonna acknowledge that, but like understand from this point forward, I'm a better person, and I will never treat you that way ever again. Like it's never even an effort, or most times, it's never even an effort to be to acknowledge like, oh, that was fucked up. Like what I did to that person was fucked up. I should probably apologize. Like, nah, you're not even that aware. You don't even like people these days don't even like backtrack their reaction, like their interactions, and be like, yo, how did they feel when I said that or when I did that? Like I don't know where I get it from, but I think about shit like that. Like yo, like there'll be moments in conversation, um, like yo, should I have said that? Like I'll replay moments and I'll be like, yo, should I have said that? Or I'll notice like somebody will have a certain reaction to something I say, and I'll be like, huh, they their reaction stuck out to me. Why did their reaction stick out to me? What did I do? What did I say? Like where did I misstep? Let me pay attention to that area for the next whatever. Let me be a little bit more careful with this person around that subject. Whoa, they They acted crazy. They turned up like when that happened. When that subject came about, when that situation arose. If it's not like a regular turn up situation, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, as I grow, as I get older, I'm learning that like not many people just have that. Not many people just have that in they like that thing ain't implanted in their mind like that. Like people are heartless, yo. And I'm speaking like from all levels. I'm speaking like friendships, like marriages, relationships. I can't speak personally from marriages. Only from what I've seen within marriages. From married people. But and this is like across the board, many ages. Except the one thing I haven't seen is like old married people. I don't hear and experience old married people like, but for the most part, yeah, it's not like yeah, I'm for the most part I'm finding that like it's not a lot of good people in the world. It's not a lot of people with morals in the world. It's not a lot of decent people in the world. People that genuinely want to do good for others other than themselves. Like I'm learning that it's not a lot of those people. It's not a lot of those people anymore. I honestly I don't even know if there were to begin with, because people will really will dog you out because they feel like it. Take advantage of you because they feel like it, because they need to use you. Understand that they need you, but use you of no type of reciprocation and use you so disrespectfully. And then at the same time that they're using you, tell you that you're worthless. You're nothing. Like, you know how crazy it is to stand at the highest point that you've ever stood. For somebody that like simultaneously while you're standing at the highest point that you've ever stood. Somebody tell you, yo, you've done nothing. Do more. You've done nothing. You mean nothing. What you've done up to this point is worthless. Do more. Stronger. Be better. Because you're dirt. No matter what type of No matter what you do, you're nothing. Yeah. No matter how much time you put in, you're nothing. You can give me exactly what I want, and you're still nothing. Your existence is meaningless. And if you love the people that you're hearing this shit from and feeling these things from, bro, I understand, yo. I get it. I get it. I truly do. Like, it's not enough vices in the world. There ain't enough anime in the world. There ain't enough food in the world. There ain't enough women in the world to feed that whole fam. You just want to be good enough. You really just want somebody to be proud of you for real. I don't know what side that come from. I don't know if that come from like mommy or daddy issues, but you really, you really just want somebody to be like, yo, I'm proud, and you doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing. And I appreciate it. Instead, you get to be told that you're an itch as Igga every other day by the people that you put before your very own life. People that you would delete for. People that you would go homeless with. People that you would say like, oh, I would I would I would go for them. Like, I get it. I really do. And I used to think like, yo, nah, no way. There's no way, fam. I love number one, I love this life too much. I love my life too much. There's so many things I haven't like experienced, tasted, Yeah, dog. I get it now. I get it. Cause it's not even about that at the end of the day. Like all the things, none of that shit is worth it. Like none of the things that you experience is worth it. If you don't feel like if you don't feel like what you're doing, excuse me, if you don't feel like what you're doing is is impactful, has meaning. Like I'm not one to just want praise just all the time, but because that shit makes me feel weird, and it kind of would make me lazy. It would make me lazy for sure if I just always got praise. But like again, yo, you doing the right thing. I'm proud of you. You're appreciated. Instead of itch as nigga every other day for my birthday. Like and when I say that, I mean that literally. I mean that in actions, like literally, metaphorically, like all of that. Mentally. Because I mean people disrespect and do wrong by you in that way without like saying those actual words. You know, people take advantage, people walk over your boundaries, people do all of that, you know, without even saying two words to you. But I'm saying like when they come from the people that you supposed to like when you feel worthless from when you feel like you give no value to or no when the people that you give the most value to that you give what you feel is your most value to when you give it to them and they just look at it like that's cute. Actually, they don't even see it because they're not even paying attention. It's not even acknowledged, fam. Then on top of that, you get insults and you get pushback and no type of understanding and just continual disrespect and use when you literally alter your life to like help others, to be there for others. Uh yeah, I get it. I do. It's sad hearing that you don't matter. It's sad hearing that. You're better off a check. And it's even worse when they might be right. I mean, the best thing you could do for them, probably, and for, for yourself. Might as well be a 200 grand check, fam. You know, let them see how far they get with that. 200 grand check in a jar that, somebody gonna keep on their shelf. That might just be your word, fam. So I get it. Today I understood. I really did. It was crazy. Like last time I had that realization, I was walking across the bridge. Like the joint by the river. I was like, damn, that's crazy. The last time. The last time. This time I was on my building's roof. Like, that's nuts. But I mean, I had to. Of course, I couldn't do that. I had to come back to work. Had to clock back in, fam. Come on. Come on now. Couldn't escape if I wanted to. So yeah, I get it. I get it, man. I get it. That doesn't make it okay. I still feel the same way. Like I still feel like you can like the things in this world that you can that like as a as like a human and especially as a man. Fuck humans. Especially as a man, the things you can do in this world as a man. Like legendary. Life changing for so many people. Not just you. I still feel that way. I still feel that people can if willed can they can change the world, impact the world. I truly do believe that. So I'm not for it, but I understand why. And I don't want these people to think that they're alone in their understanding. I don't, because I understand and I feel that way too. I get feeling worthless. I get um the people telling you. I get, yeah, people telling you that that you're not worthy of anything, or that you're worthless. Not just the randoms, the people that you know would do it for, the people that you live for. Like, I get it. I understand. I understand not feeling that. I feel that way. I feel forgotten. I feel like, what's the point? I feel like if I did it right now, who the fuck gonna be here? Like, I feel like if I, I feel like if I did it in January, who would be here to see me by March? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that often. I've been told to do it. I've been told to do it. I've been told everyone's life would be better if I did. So, uh, I say that to say, even though I feel all of those things and I understand, I still gotta move forward somehow. I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out, man. I'm gonna figure it out. Like, I have to. I can't go through life, suffer, and then voluntarily quit. That's weird. What did I do all the suffering for? You know what I'm saying? You know, If it's game, set, match, then it's got to be game, set, match. If I'ma lose, I'ma lose because I ran out of time. I'm not gonna lose because I quit. Somebody called me a quitter a few years back, and that shit bothered me. My aunt called me lazy when I was 7. That shit bothers me still to this day. Like, nah, fam, we not quitting. We not quitting, and we gonna work. We gonna find the answer. The only difference between like what I have been doing and now is that I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. So when things happen, when things happen, I don't, I don't, I don't want to hear closed mouths don't get fed. This is just another precaution. This is just another thing to check off the box when they ask, "Hey, well, did you try talking about your problems?" Here's a fucking record now. Here is a living record of me talking about my problems. I'm tired of being called a worthless bitch ass nigga that would be better off if he killed himself. I'm tired of hearing that and feeling like that every other day. And because I hear and feel like that every other day, and it is shown in the non existent people around me's actions, I understand why people delete themselves.